Let me tell you something plain and true. The narcissist isn't just trying to win. They're trying to wreck. This isn't about a bruised ego. No, this is a mission. A mission to tear down what they can't build in themselves. It's not just about pain. It's about control through pain. Every insult, every cold shoulder, every cruel smirk isn't random. It's orchestrated. You see, the narcissist feeds on the fallout, the confusion, the tears, the questioning of your own worth. That's not collateral damage. That's the main event. And love, kindness, loyalty, the very things we're taught to give freely to build something sacred. To the narcissist, those are threats. The more you love, the more they despise. The closer you try to get, the further they retreat. And not just retreat, they strike. Harder, sharper, colder. Now stop for a second. Breathe. If your spirit just winced, if your gut whispered, yes, I know this storm, you're not alone. You're not weak, and you sure as heaven aren't crazy. Speak up. Share. Heal loud, because silence is where the cycle festers. Now beneath that glittery, puffed-up exterior lies something twisted, a shaky mess of shame, envy, and deep, rattling emptiness. The narcissist walks a tightrope between pride and panic. And when they feel even the slightest breeze of rejection, oh, it's not just a bruise, it's fuel. They enjoy watching someone fall to pieces after being cast aside. That smirk, that mocking glance, that's not confusion, it's satisfaction. That's power. They don't reject to protect themselves, they reject to dominate. They want you to know who holds the emotional leash, and they yank it whenever they please. But here's the raw truth most folks don't want to admit. Their rage isn't random. It's rooted in desire. They see something in you, beauty, strength, depth, warmth, and instead of being drawn to it, they loathe it, because they can't have it. They can't be it. So they destroy it, not out of hate, but out of starvation. Emotional starvation. That's why they whisper poison in public, humiliate you behind closed doors, twist your words, rewrite your worth. Not because you deserve it, but because they can't bear the fact that you shine where they collapse. And make no mistake, this is sadism, plain and simple. They don't want love. They don't even want closeness. They want evidence of your undoing. The heartbreak, the silence, the breakdown, that's their feast. It's not about sharing a bed or holding hands. It's about owning your mind. It's about keeping you on edge, unsure, apologizing for things you didn't even do. Because that's the game, and pain is the prize. And let me be crystal clear. Nothing is off limits to the narcissist. Not love, not loyalty, not legacy. If it can be used, it'll be used. If it can be broken, it will be broken. They'll tear apart friendships like paper. Light reputations on fire without a second thought. They'll burn the whole bridge down if it means they get the last word. That final blow. That bitter taste of victory. Because for the narcissist, it's not about peace, it's about power. Even if it costs them everything, even if it means dragging their own name through the mud, they'll do it. As long as they can take someone down with them. To be hated is better than being forgotten. If they can't be worshipped, they'll settle for being feared. And when they sense their control slipping, oh, that's when the grip gets tighter. That's when the claws come out. Even if they walk away, they want to leave behind a scar. A chill, a memory so sharp it wakes you at night, like smoke that lingers long after the fire's out. But here's the most haunting truth of all. The narcissist feels most alive when someone else is in pain. That's not a lack of empathy. That's a hunger for suffering. They don't want understanding or healing or anything whole. They want broken. They want bent. They want to take someone else's joy and twist it until it looks like theirs, shattered and empty. You see, their joy doesn't come from growth or goodness. It comes from the sound of a soul unraveling. It's not about winning. It's about watching you lose, watching you doubt, watching you shrink. That's their trophy. And they'll go to any lengths to get it. Any betrayal, any lie, any line crossed. Because to them, the only proof they exist, the only way they feel real, is knowing they're the cause of someone else's sorrow. So if you're sitting there, feeling the weight of those words like they were spoken right into your story, you're not alone. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're waking up. You're seeing clearly. And that is holy ground. Do something brave. Share this with someone stuck in the fog. Like it, comment, let your voice be heard. This kind of healing, it begins when we stop pretending it didn't happen. When we look it in the eye and say, no more. Choose you, every time. Because the road out is rough, but freedom is worth every step.